Welcome children. In this video we can discuss all possible MCQs from number system and you can score 8 on 8 from this chapter. First question, on dividing 15 root 15 by 3 root 3 we get. Here options are given and we have to find the answer. Just we have to solve it. 15 root 15 divided by 3 root 3. This is the question. And we know here 15 and 3 can be cancelled by 3. 1 and 5 here. And we are getting 5 root 15 divided by root 3. But this answer is not given in our option. So we have to do it again. That means we have to rationalize the denominator. It will become 5 root 15 divided by root 3. Here it is given. For rationalizing, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by, here it is root 3. That is what? Root 3 by root 3 we have to multiply it. Now we can see it is 5 root 15 divided into root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Then that is equal to 5 into root 15 we can write 3 into 5 into 3. Together we have written here divided by 3. 15 only we have written 3 into 5. Then this root 3 together we have written into 3. That is equal to 5 into square root of 3 into 3, 3 square. 3 square into 5 divided by 3. That is equal to 5 into 3 square. Square root of 3 square is 3 itself. Then that 3 we can take outside and in that square, square root of 5 only remains there. Then divided by this 3. Then 3 and 3 can be divided and by 3 itself. Then we are getting 5 root 5. And here it is given in that 5 root 5. This is the answer. Second question is 2 raised to the power 4 by 3 is same as. Options are given here. From here itself we can find 2 raised to 4 by 3. That is equal to 2 raised to 4 into 1 by 3. Or 2 raised to 4 the whole raised to 1 by 3 we can write. From here we understood 1 by 3 came here. So it is the cube root of 2 raised to 4. This is the answer. And here it is given cube root of 2 raised to 4. This is the answer. The third question is, if a equal to minus 2, b equal to minus 1, then a raised to minus b raised to a equals, the options are given here. We have to find the answer. Here it is a raised to minus b raised to a is given and a is equal, value of a is minus 2 and b is equal to minus 1. These are the values given. We have to solve this part by substituting the values of a and b. A equal to minus 2 only, so it is equal to minus 2. Instead of a we have to give minus 2. Then instead of this b also we have to substitute minus 1. Here already one minus is there and this b is equal to minus 1. Put that minus 1 here, minus. Then substitute b is equal to minus 1. Put that minus 1 here and raise to the power a equal to minus 2. Instead of a, put minus 2 here. That is equal to minus 2 raised to minus of minus 1 is plus 1 itself. Then minus, here a raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n we know. So that we can write 1 divided by minus 1 raised to 2 by applying this exponential law. That is equal to minus 2 raised to 1 means minus 2 itself. Minus 1 divided by minus 1 square we know. Minus 1 into minus 1 it is positive only. So 1 it is. That is equal to minus 2 minus 1. That is equal to minus 3. Then look at that option. Here you can see minus 3. So this is our answer A. Yes, we have to find the product of root 8 into root 18 into root 400. That is equal to, options are given. We have to solve and find the answer. Very simply we can solve it. Here this is equal to, we know the square root of 400 is equal to 20. And we can write this square root of 8 that can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. That is more easy, I think. So 8 you know, factorize this 8, 2 into 2 into 2. And 18 can be written as 2 into 3 into 3. If we are factorizing 18, we will get that 2, 3, 3. That only here it is written. Then into, we already know that square root of 400 is 20. That is into 20. Square root of 400 is equal to square root of 400 is equal to 20. Then that is equal to, from here we can see 1, 2. That is 2 square into, again 2 and 2 is there, 2 square into, then one more time 3 is there, 3 square. 3 into 3, 3 square. That is equal to square root of 2 square is 2. Square root of this 2 square is 2. And square root of this 3 is 3. Here we have to follow this 20 also along with us. Take the 20 along with us. Here also 20. Then multiply this. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3, 12. 12 into 20, 240. So our answer is 240. Here that it is given 240. Select that answer 240. Fifth question, if m raised to n is equal to 32, where m and n are natural numbers, then n raised to m equals. We have to find the answer. Here it is given, so we can solve it. M raised to n is equal to 32, it is given. And m and n are natural numbers. N raised to m we have to find. M raised to n is equal to 32. Again we can write that is equal to 32. Factorize 32 and you know that is equal to 2 raised to 5. Or if you have any doubt, just to do it like this way. 2, 8, 2, 4, 2 and 2. It is equal to 2 raised to 5. Then look here, m raised to n is equal to 2 raised to 5. 2 raised to 5. So here, look here, m. These both are equal. These both exponents are equal. So m should be equal to 2. From here we have got m is equal to 2. And exponents bases and exponents should be equal. Then only we can put equal to here. So that m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 5. N is equal to 5. Therefore, it is asked to find n raised to m. N raised to m is equal to, instead of n we can write 5. Instead of m we can write 2. So it is equal to 5 raised to 2. That is, we know 5 square is equal to 25. Look here, 25 is there or not? Yes. This is the answer. Next question, root 32 divided by root 2 is equal to. Options are given. We have to solve it first. Root 32 divided by root 2. That is equal to. Here it is 2 given. So just multiply this 32 by, divide 32 by 2. We are getting 16. It can be written as 16 into 2 divided by root 2. That we know 16 square root of, if we are taking this 16 outside, or square root of 16 is 4. Now it becomes 4 root 2. Then divided by, we can write it as denominator root 2. Now we can cancel this root 2 and this root 2 and we are getting the answer 4. Then look at the option, yes, B. This is the answer. Seventh question, root 10 into root 15 is equal to. We have to solve this. Root 10 into root 15. That is equal to square root of 10 into 15. Then we can factorize and write. That is easy for us. So we can write this 10 as 2 into 5. Factorize do this 10. Then only we have got 2 into 5. And 15 can be written as 3 into 5. From here we could understand 5 came 2 times. That we can take outside, or we can write it as 5 square into 2 into 3. And square root of 5 square is 5, we know, that we can take right here, and the remaining thing is 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is what? 6 it is. 5 root 6. And look here, 5 root 6. This is the answer, B, 5 root 6. Eighth question is 3 by root 48 minus root 75 is equal to the options are given here. We have to choose that one, that the correct one, so that we can solve this 3 by root 48 minus root 75 first. And this can be written as 3 divided by 48. We know we can write it as 16 into 3. And here we know 16 is a perfect square, so that only we are writing it is like this with 16 into 3 minus 75 can be written as 25 into 3. So we can write it as 25 into 3. that is equal to 3 divided by 16. Square root of 16 is 4, we know, 4 root 3 minus 25 here. Square root of 25 is 5 and 5 root 3. That is equal to 3 divided by 4 root 3 minus 5 root 3. 4 minus 5 is minus 1. So, minus root 3 it is. 4 root 3 minus 5 root 3 is minus root 3. And here that option it is not given like that way. 3 divided by root 3 minus root 3, so that we have to rationalize this denominator. For that we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3, because the denominator here it is root 3. That is equal to 3 into root 3 is 3 root 3 divided by this minus is there, root 3 into root 3 is 3. And now we can cancel that 3, and here it is minus 1, that is equal to root 3 divided by minus 1, that is equal to minus root 3. Root 3 divided by minus 1, that is equal to minus root 3. This is the answer. And from here we can see that A, answer is A, minus root 3. Ninth question also one similar question. 6 divided by root 12 minus root 3 is equal to. Here we have to find that correct answer. For that we can solve it. It's very simple. 6 divided by root 12 can be written as, we can write 12 as 4 into 3. So we are writing root of 4 into 3 minus root 3. That is equal to 6 divided by 4. Square root of 4 we know 2 it is. It is 2 root 3 minus root 3. Then that is equal to 6 divided by 2 root 3 minus root 3 is equal to 1 root 3. That is root 3 itself. Now we are rationalizing this denominator 6 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. That is equal to 6 root 3. 6 into root 3 is 6 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Now we can cancel 6 and 3. 1, 2 here. And we are getting that answer 2 root 3. And here that option 2 root 3 is there. This is the answer. Question number 10. If root 3 is equal to 1.732 and root 2 is equal to 1.414, then the value of 1 by root 3 minus root 2 is, first we have to solve this 1 by root 3 minus root 2. Here that values of root 3 and root 2 are given. Then 1 by root 3 minus root 2 is equal to 1 by root 3 minus root 2 into, we have to rationalize the denominator of this 1 by root 3 minus root 2, so that we have to multiply it by the conjugate or rationalizing factor of root 3 minus root 2, that is root 3 plus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2. And here it is 1 into root 3 plus root 2 is root 3 plus root 2 itself, and divided by root 3 minus root 2 into root 3 plus root 2 is a plus b into a minus b form, that is root 3 square minus root 2 square, that is equal to root 3 plus root 2 divided by 3 minus 2, that is equal to root 3 plus root 2 divided by 1. Then here it is the values given root 3 plus root 2. This is equal to root 3 plus root 2 by 1 means root 3 plus root 2. 1.732 plus 1.414. That is equal to 2 plus 4, 6, 4, 7 plus 4, 11, remainder 1. 3.146 divided by 1, that means 3.146 itself. The option B, 3.146, that is the answer. 11th question, the decimal expansion of root 2 is, and the options are given here, a finite decimal 1.41421, non-terminating recurring, non-terminating, non-recurring. The answer is D, non-terminating, non-recurring. This is a knowledge level question, so directly we can write that answer here. Question number 12. On the number line, root 7 can be located after locating. This is a knowledge level question. We know root 7 can be located after locating root 7 minus 1, that is root 6. This is the answer. And question number 13. An irrational number between root 2 and root 3 is. We know if we want to find an irrational number between root 2 and root 3, or that two numbers, we have to find the mean of that one. Root 2 plus root 3 by 2. This is also a knowledge level question. Answer is A, root 2 plus root 3 by 2. 14th question. If x equal to 2 plus root 3, then x plus 1 by x equals, we have to solve this. X is given as 2 plus root 3 and x plus 1 by x we have to find. Here it is given x equal to 2 plus root 3 and we have to find 1 by x first. 1 by x is equal to 1 divided by 2 plus root 3. Then we have to multiply this 1 by 2 plus root 3 by the rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3, that is 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3. Now we are getting 1 into 2 minus root 3 is 2 minus root 3 divided by, here it is of the form a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So it is 2 square minus root 3 square, that is equal to 2 minus root 3 divided by 4 minus 3. 2 minus root 3 then divided by 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, that is equal to 2 minus root 3. Here x 1 by x we have got 2 minus root 3 and x is already given 2 plus root 3. Then we are finding x plus 1 by x is equal to, instead of x we can give 2 plus root 3. So 2 plus root 3 we are writing here, then plus 1 divided by x we already got, that is equal to 2 minus root 3. So we are writing here 2 minus root 3. Now we can cancel this plus root 3 and minus root 3 and left here 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then look at our answer A, that is equal to 4. This is the answer. We have selected A equal to A, option A 4, that is the answer. Question number 15. Nth root of x is represented as, this is a knowledge level question. We know nth root of x can be written as x raised to 1 by n. X raised to 1 by n. Question number 16. 125 raised to the power minus 1 by 3 is equal to, the options are given here. We have to find that answer. And here 125, the whole raised to 1 by 3. 125 raised to minus 1 by 3. That is equal to, we know 125. We can write this 125 as 5 cube, or do like this way, 525, factorize this. We are getting it as 5 cube. So 5 cube, instead of 125 we have written here 5 cube, the whole raised to minus 1 by 3. That now it is of the form a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. So here we are applying that law, 5 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. That is equal to 3 and 3 can be cancelled. 5 raised to minus 1 we are getting, that is equal to 1 by 5. So our answer is 1 by 5, option B. Question number 17. Find the value of fourth root of 81 raised to minus 2. We have to solve this. Fourth root of 81 raised to minus 2 can be written as, we know a raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n. So we are applying here fourth root of 81 raised to minus 2. After applying this law, a raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n. It becomes 1 by 81 square. And that is equal to fourth root of 81 square. 81 you know, that is equal to 9 into 9. So instead of this 81, or one more step we can write 81 square is 81 into 81. Then next step we can write fourth root of 1 divided by 81. Instead of 81 we can write 9 into 9. Then one more 81 is there, again 9 into 9. Then that is equal to fourth root of 1 by 9 into 9, 9 into 4 9s are there, 9 raised to 4. Then fourth root of 1 is 1 itself, and fourth root of 9 raised to 4 is 9. So our answer is 1 by 9. Answer is A. Question number 18. The value of fourth root of cube root of 5 square is, we have to solve it. Here it is written fourth root of cube root of 5 square. Then we have to change that each one by one. by using that exponents. Cube root of 5 square. We know cube root of 5 square is 5 square raised to 1 by 3. Now that is equal to fourth root of 5 square raised to 1 by 3 means a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. That is 5 square raised to 1 by 3 means 5 raised to 2 into 1 by 3, that is equal to 5 raised to 2 by 3. Now we have changed this as 5 raised to 2 by 3. Then again we are changing this fourth root. Instead of that fourth root, we can write this as 5 raised to 2 by 3, the whole raised to fourth root, it is 1 by 4. Again we can apply the same law, a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. Here it is 5 raised to 2 by 3 into 1 by 4. That is equal to 5 raised to 2 and 2 can be cancelled. 5 raised to 1 by, here 2 is there, 1 by 6. 5 raised to 1 by 6. That is our answer. Option C, 5 raised to 1 by 6. Question number 19. The value of cube root of 512 minus cube root of 216 is. We can find the value here. Cube root of 512. We know cube root of 512 is 8. Otherwise, factorize and find. Minus cube root of 216 is 6. 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So, our answer is 2. Option C, 2. Question number 20. Find the value of 3 raised to 0 plus 5 raised to 0 the whole divided by 3 raised to 0 is. We have to find that value. 3 raised to 0 plus 5 raised to 0 divided by 3. We know a raised to 0 is equal to 1. So, whatever be that number raised to the power 0 equal to 1. 3 raised to 0, 1 plus 5 raised to 0, 1 divided by 3 raised to 0 is also equal to 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 1 is equal to 2. So, our answer is option A, 2. Which of the 21st question, which of the following is an irrational number? Here that options are given. First one, root 9 minus 3. We know root 9 is 3. So that A, when we have to check it one by one. 3 minus 3, that is equal to 0. 0 is a rational number. So option A we cannot choose. Option B, 2 plus root 3 minus 2 minus root 3. That is A plus B into A minus B form. A square minus B square. 2 square minus root 3 square we will get. That is equal to 2 square is 4. 4 minus root 3 square is 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 1 is a rational number, so we cannot select that one. Then look at that C. Root 5 plus 3, that is the answer. And minus root 36 is minus 6. That also we cannot choose. So this is the answer, option C. Question number 22. Root 18 into root 6 is equal to. The options are given. We have to find the square root of 18. 18 can be written as 9 into 2. Instead of 18, we can replace it as 9 into 2. Then into 6. 6 can be written as 3 into 2. And now we can write that 9. Square root of 9 is 3. And here 2 into 2 is there. That is 2 square. Square root of 2 square is 2 itself. Then here 3 only remains inside that square root. Here it is root 3. That is equal to 3 into 2 is 6. 6 root 3. That is the answer. 6 root 3. Option A, 6 root 3. 23rd question is, if x equal to root 7 by 5 and 5 by x is equal to p root 7, then the value of p is, we have to solve it. X is equal to root 7 by 5 is given and 5 by x is equal to p root 7. So that here we have to find 5 by x is equal to, first we can find 5 by x is equal to 5 divided by, instead of x here it is given root 7 by 5. So we have to substitute instead of x here root 7 by 5. Root 7 by 5. That is equal to 5 into, we have to multiply by the reciprocal of root 7 by 5 for dividing it by 5. So here it will come 5 divided by root 7. That is equal to 5 into 5 is 25 divided by root 7. And 5 by x equal to p root 7 it is given. That is, instead of 5 by x, we can write 25 by root 7 is equal to p into root 7. Then we can keep this p alone there and take this root 7 towards left. That is 25 divided by root 7 into root 7 is equal to p. That is 25 divided by 25 divided by root 7 into root 7 is 7 is equal to p. So the value of p is 25 by 7. So the value is 25 by 7. Option B is the right answer, 25 by 7. Number 24, if x raised to 1 by 4 is equal to 16 raised to 1 by 16, then x is equal to, we have to solve it, x raised to 1 by 4 is equal to 16 raised to 1 by 16. Then that is equal to 16. Instead of 16, we can write 2 raised to 4. 16, if you don't know, just to do that factorization of this one, then we will get that 2 raised to 4 here, 2 raised to 4. Instead of 16, we are writing 2 raised to 4, the whole raised to 1 by 16. Then that is equal to, here it is of the form a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. So we are applying this law here, 2 raised to 4 into 1 by 16. Now we can cancel this 4 and 16. Here we are getting 4 and here 1. That is 2 raised to 1 by 4. Then we can equate this x raised to 1 by 4 is equal to 2 raised to 1 by 4. Here that powers are equal. Then definitely this is equal to sign here. LHS is equal to RHS. Here the powers are equal. So definitely base is also equal. So x equal to 2. Value of x equal to 2. Option C, 2 is the answer. 25th question. Simplified value of 81 raised to 1 by 4 into 4th root of 81 is. Options are given here. We have to find the answer. 81 raised to 1 by 4 into 4th root of 81. That is equal to, we know 81 is equal to 3 raised to 4. 3 raised to 4 it is. So we are replacing this 81 by 3 raised to 4 by writing 3 raised to 4, the whole raised to 1 by 4. 3 raised to 4, the whole raised to 1 by 4. This 1 by 4 only we have written here into 4th root of 81. 4th root of 81 we know that is equal to 3 raised to 4. Here we have seen it is equal to 3 raised to 4. Then we can apply that law, a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. So that here we are applying this law, 3 raised to 4 into 1 by 4. Then into 4th root of 3 raised to 4 is 3. That is equal to 4 and 4 we can cancel, divided by 1 itself. So it is 3 raised to 1 into 3. That is equal to 3 into 3. 3 raised to 1 means 3 itself. 3 into 3 is equal to 9. So 9 is the answer. Option D, 9. 27 is simplified value of 16 raised to minus 1 by 4 into 4th root of 16 is. We have to solve it. 16 raised to minus 1 by 4 into 4th root of 16. That is equal to, instead of 16 we can write 2 raised to 4. So we are replacing this 16 by writing 2 raised to 4, the whole raised to minus 1 by 4 into 4th root of 16. 4th root of 16 we know it is 2 raised to 4. Then that is equal to, here we can apply that law, a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. So it becomes 2 raised to 4 into minus 1 by 4. Then into 4th root of 2 raised to 4 is 2. That is equal to 4 and 4 can be cancelled. 2 raised to minus 1 into 2. Then we know 2 raised to minus 1 means it is of the form a raised to minus n equal to 1 by a raised to n. That is 2 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 2 raised to 1. That is 1 by 2 itself into 2. Here 2 and 2 can be cancelled. Then we are getting that answer is equal to 1. So our answer is equal to 1. Option C, 1. 8. 2 raised to 4 by 3 is same as 4th root of 2 cube. Option B, cube root of 4. Option C, cube root of 2 raised to 4. Option D, 4th root of 3 square. We have to find that answer. Here we can write 2 raised to 4 by 3 it can be written as 2 raised to 4 into 1 by 3. That is equal to 2 raised to 4, the whole raised to 1 by 3 we can write. So you could understood this is the cube root of 1 by 3 came here. So it is the cube root of 2 raised to 4. So that option C is the answer here, cube root of 2 raised to 4. Then some knowledge level questions are there. Every rational number is, we have to choose that correct one from the options. We already knows that knowledge level it is. Just to select that a real number. That is the answer. Every rational number is a real number. And question number 30 is between 1 by 7 and 8 by 7 we can insert. We know in between two rational numbers there are infinitely many rational numbers. So the answer is B, infinitely many rational numbers.